quiet morning start. We just recently acquired this from an old farmer. He didn't need this. He got an upgrade, and so we picked it up specifically for hauling our wood. It is well, obviously owned by me, but it's a 1982 5.7. Good old 5.7s. They run forever. Burns through gas, but fairly nice truck. Lifted a little, got all the nice lights on it. This is our 2022, I believe. Silverado, no. Yeah, 22 Silverado 3500. It's a diesel. It's a pretty nice truck. It's a single cab, dually, flatbed, farm truck. Can haul our goosenecks. We have 2 gooseneck trailers. Pretty much this is just going to be a farm tour, but this is my house. This is the workbench for both trucks. So this is my little tool setup. I mean, it's out in the open, but it works. But this is what I use to work on both trucks and keep those going. Then we have seed and fertilizer here for our 6100, I believe. It's a case 5100. Case 5100 seeder and fertilizer. We got a Stryer 8150. This tractor has a lot of hours. This has 1767 hours on it. So this is the workhorse. This is our beautiful Farmel 560. This has almost no hours on it. This tractor is basically brand new. And then the combine is heavily used, but we just got it fixed up and it going recently. So this is ready for harvest season. This has 1298 hours on it. Very nice setup for what we are doing. Over there is our firewood area, this is our silos. These are in very bad shape. We're hoping to get new ones soon here before harvest, hopefully. This is where we work on all the tractors, the combine, and everything like that. We have our log bucket here, our log fork here. We have a brush or mulcher here. Brush, I can't think of the name. This is our Massey Ferguson skid steer. It's got pallet forks on it, and it just kind of goes in here when we're not using anything in there. We have a water tower here. Works pretty well. That doesn't really need any update. We have this structure here, which I put bales when I have them and my trailers in. So this is my 20-foot gooseneck trailer. It's just a flatbed. And this is the 20-foot gooseneck tipper trailer. 2 gorgeous trailers. Brand new, just like the Chevy is. We have field 1. We only planted beans this year, so we only have soybeans, but they're both growing, fertilized, they're good to go. This is our second field back here. Our second field's a little bigger, but it's a little more interesting shape, Had to go around the rocks there. As I said before, this is just our firewood processor. We do that every once in a while. Up here, I do have some grass that I was cutting. And yeah, that's about it. I mean, I never got to pick up the grass, as you can see, or kind of see. A little hard to tell. But that'll come at a different different date and time now. We kind of don't have time for it this year. If I look on my phone here, we have so our fields aren't doing very good. We'll have to get some samples of the soil and figure out what we need to do. But they should be ready around March. I believe to harvest is when I plan for it. Yeah. So hopefully by March they're ready to go, and I will see you when they're ready. We do have to check this morning on our production there, see how much wood we have left. We might cut into some more of this, get the deer there this morning. A beautiful January 1st morning. We do need to refill with some firewood. With some lumber. We have all of the trees over there on my property, and all of this, which is what we're going to cut back into to start, because we'd want to pretty much get rid of all of these so that we can expand our farm here, you know, get a better shed eventually. This one has seen better days. So I think this morning we'll get this started. This bucket's a little too small for most of our so we just kind of use it to push the trees. This machine gets quite a bit of power. So, well, it gets the job done. Kind of interesting way to do it, but probably do 8 or 9. not too bad, but I will see you guys again once I got these all cut down and pushed over and in the machine. Alrighty, so it is now February. We pretty much just gonna have a quick update. Look at our fields. They should be ready next month. They're looking pretty good. We're not gonna be rolling them again this year, even though they could use it. I think it'll be fine without doing all that. It's looking gorgeous back here. Alright, we got a few trees done, you know. I think we're gonna replace the silos here this month. That way they're ready to go for harvest. Because we probably won't sell anything until, I believe, June or July is probably our best bet for the market. We do have quite a bit of money, as you can see. We getting that income from the firewood is doing us pretty good, but it's gonna go pretty quick once we start. So I think I'm gonna head up into the skies and get these grain silos done. Alright, I think for now that's all we're gonna do is just get a nice little silo here. You know, it's a good silo. It's good sized, and for what we've got, be more than enough, I think. I think that's it for this month. I think we're expecting some snow shortly here, so I'm gonna head in the house. This is the house, by the way, you know. Our bed just kind of folds down, and then, you know, the bare necessities. That's what we're going with. So, I think I will, see you guys in March, hopefully ready to harvest. They may need one more month, but we'll see. And alrighty, we're back this morning. Got ourselves a nice cup of coffee, banana for the road. I think our fields are gonna need another month, but we'll check everything over, maybe wash some equipment. Just, yeah, these are not quite done yet. Almost, but it is now March. We do need to do more firewood. So we're gonna use the good old farm, let it warm up. Our trucks, we can wash from here. Just get them a quick clean. Just don't think we need the tractor at all. Everything's kind of in a nice spot. It can all be clean. See, we really don't have a whole lot to do. Get a little bit of work done here. I think we're just gonna let that sit for today. Hop our fence here. We're just gonna cut down some smaller trees, get them out of here. On these ones, we can just pick these up and carry them on over. We'll get them all cut first, though. Gonna need quite a few of them, but that's okay. There's quite a bit here. I like to get these out before. And the stumps kind of just go away with some time, you know. We will see how well these do. We'll get this one. We'll carry over and see how much lumber this gives us in here. How many liters? Just start making our way over, I guess. That's fine. Got some pretty big trees around too, so if we need to, we can cut a few of those down, maybe one or two. But I will be back once I'm done doing this. just gonna let it do its thing. I'm gonna fill it this time. I think I don't really want to do too much firewood. I want to try and stay away from it now as much as possible that we gotta start. That's how we got most of our equipment. We've got all of these are from the used lot except for, like I said, that tractor there. And then my truck here is brand new along with my 2 trailers. And that's all of our new equipment, plus we just bought that brand new silo. So this came from an older farmer. He actually lives just over that way. And so he was done with this truck. He bought a brand new Chevy. Or no, I believe he actually went to Ford. This is a Ford. Don't mind. So I have my Chevy, and he had this Ford laying around, so he didn't need it anymore. And I figure 2 trucks is better. Actually, we'll get a good old quote started on this truck. I might go into town and look at some tractors, see what's there. Just because I do know that I don't want to have to just keep using this guy. It's gonna get worn out. Might even get rid of the farm. Well, I don't know. Might just keep it for keepsake. We have a sickle mower and a very small cultivator. Our plow ended up breaking last year and not being repairable. So I think we'll take the look around to town and see at the dealership if there's anything I like. Maybe there's some good used stuff today. How's it going today? I'm just going to take a quick look at what you guys have in stock. Ooh, there's an Alice Chalmers. That is a very big tractor. Got a John Deere 7030 used. It has 41 hours on it, so not horrible. The Alice Chalmers 8550. Sorry. Very good tractor. Very decent looking tractor. Would have to get some better wheels on there. Some Michelin duals, probably, if we were to do it this. We would have to get some GPS in this. Exhaust, we'd want straight pipes because, you know, our farm's all about being loud. But that is a $74,000 tractor, so definitely not able to afford that yet. Probably be gone by time. Some newer equipment we could probably get away with. I believe our tractor, which we can see here, our Stryer has 135 horsepower. Not bad. The Case IH Farmel has 80, which is not great, but can't expect much from an old tractor. We might look into a better either plow that does both, or maybe a cultivator. Wouldn't mind getting something with a little bit of a bigger working width, you know. This mulch tiller would be pretty nice. Wait, it's got some pretty good. And then if we did 11, 13, we'd need a bigger tractor. So I actually think I might do a 13 width for $23,000. Is not too bad, not too bad. So we will actually get that on order, which is, it'll be here. I believe they have them in the back. So we might look at a medium tractor. We have about 50,000, close to. I think there should be a white field bus in the back that they have. The 170 horse. Single row crops, we'd want duals. This would be about all of our money for the year for right now. I think we just do singles. It's a fairly nice tractor. We will have to. We'll get this. We'll come back with our Chevy and truck. So our Chevy and flatbed. Pick those up. Unfortunately, this truck can't pull because it does have the cap, which I could get and get that out of there and put a gooseneck in. But we have that flatbed for a reason. We'll put her to work. Chevy out here today. Just have to hook up to our flatbed here. I'm hoping this isn't too bad on our truck, but it is a 3500, so you know. Ready to go. Let's go pick up our tractor and cultivator. Our plow, actually. It's a very nice plow. Should be a good addition to the farm for this year. Should help us get some more fields done. Maybe get a grass field going for silage. Because we might look into doing some silage work. Fast. We do have the automatic ramp, which is amazing. It works great. Is beautiful. Hoping that this isn't too much for me. We may end up having to get a bigger tractor than I'm thinking about. guys back at the farm. Alright, we'll see you back. Alright, and we're back. Pack this up off of here. Turning up the new tractor already. So, with this being the newest edition, pulling. Don't know if my gate is working. Let's try. Let's wrap it on here for us. Now, try and keep it. Attach it there. Let's try to scoot in between. I think we have enough room. Just for such a little area, we got everything kind of in here really well. Can say that there's not a lot of room left. I think we'll probably end up selling the farm there and maybe this trailer, as this has now got enough horsepower to pull everything. But we might keep it, we might not. Definitely gonna need to upgrade that soon, but our fields are small enough to where it won't matter for now. We need to run back over to our truck. We'll go put this trailer back. And next time we need a trailer, it should hopefully be because of harvest, which normally you wouldn't harvest with just our trailer, but normally you'd have a gravity wagon set up or grain carts, but we're not fancy enough for that here. We work with what we got. That is good. We're gonna put our truck back out front of the house. Just hit the wall there, but just back that right up to there. Brakes, I think, are starting to take a toll on this truck here. Might have to look into getting those redone, and I will see you guys in, I guess, April. And good morning, everybody. I believe, yes, our fields are ready to be harvested. So we'll get in our combine here quick. Get it warming up. Get our truck started and get it on over to our cart there. Or our trailer. Green trailer. Get connected to it. Pulled around. Just park over here and shut the truck off. Not wasting gas. Run over, we'll get in the harvester and we'll start harvest today. We have just the 2 fields for now. Do not want straw from this. Let's get our header down. We're ready to start harvest. Not quite sure what size tank this is, so we'll see how quickly we're filling up. Looks like on our two guys turn over, pretty good yield, pretty high, so that's good. We did put extra fertilizer down this year for these fields as they haven't been worked in a long time. We did this in 3 years. Business trip. So, might be looking into getting a little bit more land. Our second field should be better than this field too. It's just been freshly plowed, freshly cultivated. Should have better nitrogen levels, which will be nice. that's all we're gonna have time for today. Thank you for watching and have a good one.